Everyone had a chance to read the minutes of the previous meeting? Jody's not here, so we don't have a copy. They're all emailed out. Okay.
Oh, that's the agenda. Here's the.
One, I move to accept.
All in favor? All those opposed? So voted. Any non-agenda items?
What's happening on the flags and all that damage up there?
Okay. Okay, the base is already installed. The flag pole supposedly arrived in Waldoboro. It's supposed to be today or tomorrow. Hopefully they'll put the base is in, and hopefully they'll put the flagpole and the new flag on it this week, and if not, next week.
What about the vandalism up there anymore?
But they're on back to the flag. They're also going to relocate that light on top of the new flagpole. So we
Be
don't.
up on top.
Yeah, and a new flag. So
We put in cameras.
yes, we've got get Jeffrey taken care of first here.
You
What was
know,
your
put
other,
a camera up there.
what was your other question, Jeff? About the
What about the vandalism?
vandalism? Still no word on that. We have installed 2 cameras. They're up and running. You can see them anytime you need an app to do it. Right now, Bruce and I have it, and Jeff has it. A lot of activity up there. I was amazed at the amount of people that walk back and forth on that first row, like Dave wanted to pave. But a lot of people walk through there, and all day, constant traffic all day long.
Well, it's a nice place to walk.
Yeah.
Because it's easy on your
Yeah.
bones, because
Yeah.
it's gravel.
Did they figure out all the flag?
We're still finding them. Bruce said they found some the other day down over the bank,
Yeah.
and put it up there. So
I've asked the scouts if they could get with us and kind of make a walkthrough of the berm area that's off Washington,
Good
because
idea.
it's all grown up. And they said that would be a great community service project, so they just got to get with me. And
Yeah.
we'll take a walk through and see what they can find.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got a feeling there's probably more in there.
Probably get the bulk of them back.
Well, yeah.
They can do that, pick up my bank.
Yeah, you got it.
Yes.
and
But on the 21st, gentleman by the name of Kevin Jameson, who is the Abishon hardware manager in Rumford. When all this took place, he heard about it through the American Legion post there in Rumford, because he does a lot with them. He called me, and he's going to be bringing down enough flags to replace and donate them
So
to
nice.
us. So that's good. And corporate, Avashon has also made a donation to help pay for the
Good.
markers.
Did they hit any others? They've hit some other cemeteries. haven't they?
Well, there's been
Monroe,
Belmont,
or
Monroe or something.
tomorrow.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
$10,000. They said.
they did a lot more damage because they knocked over stones.
And it broke.
But they did take
Mark.
veteran markers and
Yeah.
flags again. Yeah.
One thing we've done is Jeff has done is ordered 1-inch round adhesive stickers to go on the stones. Now, these are not intended to be highly visible. Put them down, low down the one side, front or back. We pick a place and do it, so at least we know which stones are veterans. Also, when Bruce and his son went ahead and did the work for the GIS, they took photographs of every stone with the markers. So that may be a way to identify those graves a little easier. So that's all in the works. So other than that, say the cameras are working great. We got 2 of them up there. There's
How's the fence?
those solar fence did a great job replacing the fence.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't even notice.
I haven't had to get up to see it.
There again, that could be painted at some point in the future along with the cannonballs. And also, I think we need to think about painting the inside of the tomb. Is that something you guys could do? Paint the inside of that tomb on a rainy day or while you guys aren't doing a lot of outside maintenance?
Yeah, a lot would depend on how quickly you need it done. We're starting to ramp up into
No, I was just thinking if they'll
chairlift
get-
stuff at this
yeah.
point for the season.
Yeah, but if you have it, the paint and some ladders and stuff ready to go, and if you get a rainy day,
Yeah.
need someplace for a couple of guys to go. There again, it doesn't have to be done tomorrow. It's something that can be done on that to-do list.
We use the tubing floor.
Yeah, they're not gonna complain, right?
No, but I'm asking, I guess, why do we need to paint the inside?
Well, it's just a maintenance deal. I mean, the paint's starting to flake off and just maintenance.
You put 8 caskets in winter in and you take them out in the spring. That's the only thing the tube is used for.
The only thing, Chip, if you start touching that paint, it's lead-based.
That's
Oh,
it.
boy.
You can get in trouble with your crew.
That's
You gotta
it.
be certified to do it. Just be worried about that.
That's true.
Take a look at that. Has anyone have a chance to check that GIS system out?
Tried, didn't do very well with it.
I didn't find it user friendly at all.
Yeah.
No.
I got to call into Caitlin, but she's been on vacation, so I'll check with her when she gets back and Letitia and see what we can do to maybe make that a little more user friendly.
Oh, that's a select board thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we got a quote to repave the cemetery from where they stopped previously, just below the tomb, all the way to Washington Street. They grind the joints, shim it, and then pull the pavement right down through. They'd go ahead and, we're using the town tonnage price that was bid previously. And they go down and clean the sods off the sides and pave it.
What's the width of the machine? That's,
Well, it's whatever the width is there now. They put it right back out to where it's grown in some. So they go ahead and scrape the sod off the sides. One corner down there, I think we need to do a little filling in, not with pavement, but just for the slope.
is any of this gonna interfere with a future project when we get into the drainage down there? Shouldn't?
I would think we'd want to wait until we do the drainage, that whole lower half.
But, I
Because
mean,
you gotta
I'm not
put in-
saying,
You gotta dig, you gotta put in the drain pipes and then come back and pave it.
I don't, that project there, I mean, that's 5 or more years away, I would think.
yes, but yeah,
If ever.
Why don't we move it up? Why do we have to wait 5 years? We've got the money.
probably about 300 grand. We want for one, right?
Well, yeah, we'll get the engineering done and all that, test borings and,
We've got $1.9 million last time Jody told us what we had in our account. So I don't
Yeah.
know why we need to wait 5 years. Yes, you really can't do stone restoration until we get the drainage.
they're right down there. Yep,
I think we're making good progress getting the rest of it.
Yep.
Put back together.
Yep.
Pave it for now, and then come back. Well, like I said, we gotta get engineering studies, all of that, and testing. So that'll take a year anyway,
Yep.
once we start that.
What's that?
Once we find somebody to do the engineering studies, what we.
well, I
need to
mean,
do.
we've got the basic, we got the
Right.
template, we've got the topo, original topo, but it's do the drainage on, the cuts and fills and,
Yeah,
any pipe.
but the road is busted up there, around that sharp turn, if I remember right.
Yeah, mainly it's before that, coming down the corner and around the top there, which is prior to that. Yeah, worst come to worst, I mean, we could just pave down, the worst part's coming down the hill and across. I mean, we could come across and stop and not do that last section down the hill.
Why do we have to wait for engineering study to start while this paving is going on?
Because the lower area, it's like a bowl in there. So we gotta get the water out of there somehow. So,
Every spring,
Yeah.
all the snow
Right.
runoff off the mountain ends up right in that lower section.
Does that stop us from doing an engineering study?
No, it wouldn't
No,
stop that.
no.
That's what I
no,
said.
we could get.
Why do we have to wait? Why can't we
We could
just?
get going on that, get Gal and Dorsey to
Mhm.
finish designing that.
Do you have any concerns? This is going to be a really nice looking blacktop. Are you concerned about people hot rodding up and down?
No, they can build hot rod up and down. They'll be picking them out of the woods instead of.
No, I mean, it's gonna have to do is, once they pave it, they try to keep people off it for a couple of days until it cools down, and adds up. But then it shouldn't be a problem. And there is a lot of traffic, but it's all fairly slow and,
Yeah.
just people either going out there, locating a family member's grave or something like that.
Yeah, there's too many people walking around up there for anybody to think about hot rodding up and down those roads. It wouldn't work well for them.
We got an end police spot.
What's that?
Well,
So we get started on the drainage study. I'll contact Gatling
do
Dorsey.
you need a vote to do this price for this,
Yep,
David,
on
what
that,
is it?
and then another vote on the drainage study.
what's the price on the paving?
The price on the paving is $40,210.
That's not
I'd
bad.
say that's using the town paving price, tonnage price, and then the labor to do all the edging and doing all that stuff
Chip, how long is this price good that he gave, just for this season?
this season.
And the only bid you got was performance, because they did a.
Correct, because they'd already bid the per ton price for the town.
Does good job.
They're doing all the town. I was gonna try to have them do it when they did Gould Street there, but they're out of there now.
Think they put any bump outs things?
If you like, we can get concrete curb and put in there too.
No.
So
Enough already.
what do you think? Go ahead with the paving, the whole thing, or just down to the corner, sharp corner,
Down to the shop corner.
down the sharp corner? Okay.
So are they gonna mill it, or are they gonna do some of the base first, or
They're
gonna?
gonna shim it. The
Yeah.
divots, they'll pave and fill in the low places. There's a couple of roots that they'll have to shim up on either side of it, because we don't want to damage the roots anymore.
Mhm.
And that will push back up eventually anyways, but, and then on the beginning, they'll mill that so that it butts up and smooth transition. So we'll shorten that up
So
and,
you're talking, there's two sharp corners, remember, right? You come down and makes a left and a
Well,
right.
yeah.
So what we talking, the second?
second one.
Okay.
So we'll just omit that piece going from that corner to Washington Street.
Mhm.
Okay. And I'll negotiate that price with them to,
What about looking at just doing from the top of that little hill to the road to Washington Street? Is that in bad shape, that little bottom piece? You know what I mean? Where you come up from Washington Street
yeah,
to the top of just where the hill stops.
yeah, but that's where you'd be doing a lot of the drainage. That drainage is gonna have to go right down through there, off the
Okay,
side.
I was thinking. of
Because
that,
there's a
road.
manhole down the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, so, if you're all right with me negotiating that with Performance, and I can check it with you guys verbally if you want, however you want to do it. It's going to
About
reduce it.
half of that would be, right? Somewhere around
Not quite. I mean, there's more on the upper part.
there. More grading to do too, probably.
Yeah. So,
Second, we move forward with the addendums that were made here today.
What was that, Jeff?
Say, I second the motion with the addendums that were made here today.
Chip do the negotiating and then.
Yes.
yeah, and I'll check it. I'll call around and check with you guys and see, get a verbal.
Give me about 3/4 of this.
I would think so, probably.
I would think, yeah.
All those in favor? All those opposed? Okay, all those in favor of getting a quote from Gatling Dorsey to complete that drainage for that part? All those in favor? All those opposed? Great. The only other thing I had is, it looks like the mowing crew is doing a great job up there. But there's not much mowing right now. That's kind of why I brought the painting up, knowing that they're not doing. But throughout the spring, they've been doing a pretty good job. Bruce is up there doing washing and cleaning right now, straightening the bases. We do have quite an accumulation of fill down the bottom of the hill that we should get rid of. And I mentioned it to Dave about doing that, but they seem to be right out straight.
From leftover from
Yeah.
deliveries.
From that, it's just accumulation over the years. I think there's a load of loam in there someplace, but I think it gets buried every time there's a grave dug. So, I'd like to get that hauled off if possible.
Where is it?
We're down the bottom of the hill, right next to the shed. All that to the right of the shed, that's all, it's all fill and loam that's been put there over the years. So, do you have any equipment to do any of that with?
Got an excavator and I've got a tractor, I've got a small dump truck.
Yeah.
I could probably,
Snowball has an excavator?
I'm renting one,
Okay, good.
so I have it for another couple of weeks.
Yeah,
But the tractor, I could probably get in there.
yeah,
Scoop it up.
yeah.
Don't you dump it at the snow, the tannery or the screen? Let them straight use it for fill over there.
I'll probably take it over to Snowball.
Okay, you got a place for it, go for it.
You got a place up Snowball for it?
Yeah, I'm trying to take some of the grade out of the entrance to the double chair.
Yeah.
So it's clean fill.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there are some concrete bases in there, which could go to the dump. But do they charge you a dump fee when you dump stuff over the dump?
Can't get the town wheeler to haul that up there? I mean, it's sitting there, they don't use it most of the time.
Bring it up to Snowball, you mean?
Pardon?
To bring it up to the Snowball?
Yeah, they got, what, just 15, 20 yard wheeler in it.
Yeah.
Got a decent sized body on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the tractor pick up that high to, probably not.
Well, they got
They got a front end loader too, but the
That's
town,
axle.
I'll talk to Dave.
yeah,
We'll figure it
try to
out.
get that cleaned up. And because we're gonna have more in there, and just to get that pushed back and cleaned up would be great.
I also asked the crew, you may have seen it, if you don't mind, to get rid of the acorns.
Yep.
So they've all been taken to the dump that piles out of there.
Yep. Good.
Isn't that area pretty wet in the springtime? as well?
But down beside the,
Between the road and the shed that's down at the bottom.
I don't think it's too bad. I mean, on the other, on the side towards town, it's a little wet.
Yeah.
But that seems pretty dry down there going down to the shed. I mean, I put a load of crushed stone in there last year or this spring. So, but besides that,
It wasn't wet this spring. You know.
so great. Anybody else have anything? Motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second.
All in favor? All opposed? So voted. Great.